Hello, it's Elizabeth. So excited to be here with you today on day 2 of creating inner peace. How to create inner peace without feeling guilty about it, right? So welcome. I actually, I'm sorry, I'm cold here. I'm hopping on a little earlier today because I have a meeting with somebody. So I wanted to be sure to not have any excuse to miss this and share some ways that you can work on creating inner peace in your life in the next 3 days. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Elizabeth Summers, and I'm a nurse by trade turned entrepreneur. I have an umbrella business, Elizabeth Summers Wellness. I'm a consultant with Arbonne, and I am building my personal leadership coaching business. So excited you're here, and I really want to start by talking about boundaries. So I'm kind of curious, and if you want to post in the comments, please do. But what are some areas of your life that you aren't setting good boundaries? And this could be in relationships, it could be in your scheduling, it could be in your what you pursue every day, what you're investing your time in. So I want you to just take out a piece of paper if you have one, unless you're driving, in which case don't do that. Take out a piece of paper and write down the areas in your life that you feel like you're maybe a little weak on boundaries, because that's going to be really key for us to know how we can strengthen those. So I'm following my notes, otherwise you might get me on a tangent. So the reason that we want to focus on boundaries is because it's really, really hard to listen to your inner voice if you aren't allowing yourself the time and the space for that. And if you're not setting good boundaries with your schedule, with your relationships, with your work, with your business, with your friends, with your time, then it's super easy to just continue being in the rat race and not giving yourself that space. So the reason we look at boundaries is so that you can take a look at the areas that are weak and then start, pick one, don't pick all of them, pick one of those areas that you can strengthen that boundary. And one of the things that I really want to convey really clearly here is that setting the boundaries, it's not something that you need to feel bad or guilty about. So if you feel like the other person isn't going to like it, or if you feel like you change your schedule, there's going to be reactions to it, you're probably right. There probably will. But setting your boundaries is a way to really demonstrate self-love for yourself. Or that's kind of repetitive, but demonstrate love for yourself. And I know in my life personally, my default is to serve others until my my cup isn't full or full enough, and then I crash. So it's been super important to me in building my businesses to make sure that I do set good boundaries. I have a great example. I talked with a gal this morning, and she was telling me how she is really making an effort to put her phone down in the evening and like put it somewhere that she doesn't see it. Because she said, otherwise I'm on it. I have it and I'm checking my phone. And I'm like, yep, I totally get it. I totally understand. And something interesting happens when you do set that boundary, because you'll actually allow your mind to kind of clear from all the clutter from things coming outside. And you're going to have that inner quiet and that inner peace that's going to allow you to have better focus. You're going to be able to look at things more objectively without kind of that frenzy and that anxiousness. And it doesn't hurt to have some lavender or peppermint. I just opened my peppermint and it smells really good, and it's keeping me peaceful and alert. So what else did I want to cover with you guys? Yes, just turn down the volume And you can do that by creating the boundaries. And make note, if you did your journaling, give me a thumbs up or a heart if you did your journaling. I did not do mine yet, so I'm going to do it this afternoon. But what things came up for you in your journaling, and then in what areas of your life are you perhaps putting others' needs before your own on a regular, consistent basis, and how is that depleting you? So thank you for hopping on. It's so good to connect with you. It's day 2 of creating inner peace, and I will be back on tomorrow and we'll chat some more, and I can't wait to see you then.